Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Scorpio for the month of May, including late April 2026. So welcome Scorpio. We are in your polar opposite sign of Taurus this month, which is a very grounding, slow moving, sort of stable sign. So we'll see what comes up. You are in your 7th house of relationships, which will be really interesting. So all relationships can come under the microscope this 4 weeks. So let's just see what's in store. Please like, subscribe and comment to grow this channel, and thank you. Let's begin. 9 of Wands. Nearly is the energy around, so you're nearly at the end of a very busy cycle. Things have been very busy, your achievements are about to come into the fore. It's a bit like the marathon's nearly been run, and you're probably wondering if you've got enough energy to get over the line, which you will do. We always do, somehow or the other. Very successful as well too, because Wands is very much about, you know, physical energy as well, and we need a lot of it sometimes just to go to work and to get on with the day and all that it encompasses, especially in the work scenario. Can also be with family members as well and friends, but we're talking relationships this 4 weeks. That is your 7th house. So where we are right now, ongoing success, moving forward, action, everything going really well for you. You have earned this. It's a really good card to get, especially when you're sort of thinking, oh, how am I going at work? How am I going in my day-to-day? Am I sort of moving forward or am I stagnant? You're moving forward. So really nice card to have, and really nice bit of advice as well to let you know that everything is going along quite nicely. Thank you very much, due to your own input. Let's see the challenger and the influencer that's coming along. And we have a bit of grief coming in here, chasing you around. But this comes in sporadically, the grief card, brokenheartedness, grief, sadness about those who are no longer with us. And every now and again it pops in just to remind us, you know, that we need to acknowledge it in order to heal. So there'll be a lot of that around your relationships for this 4 weeks, and that's always a good thing too, because the best thing we can hope for with brokenheartedness and missing people who are no longer with us is healing. Okay, let's have a look at the background of the situation, what's been going on behind the scenes in the last couple of weeks or months, whatever. And we have the 6 of Cups, so people coming in from the past. Lots of sort of references to people from the past in a spiritual sense. This can be your ancestors, your family who have passed over. I call it the sort of past life card. Those who you're deeply connected to just turn up, or we think of them, or we have a dream about them, and there it is. And it's just really a lovely card to sort of remind us that those threads still connect us. It doesn't matter if we can see them anymore. It's this unseen world too plays a large part in where we are at the moment in this, on this material plane that we're living on. So a really nice card to remind us, and often this can prompt grief, obviously, because it's sadness. But we have to be solid in the feeling that, yeah, they're still connected. We just can't see them. Okay, recent influences. The Ace of Cups, so fabulous new energy coming in with the Ace of Cups. Feeling really great, doing something that you really love doing. Feeling that great emotional satisfaction. You could have met up with someone from the past yet again, who you've just bumped into, or you could meet someone brand new that you just feel an affinity with immediately. Soulmate kind of energy, whether it's platonic or romantic. It's this Ace of Cups energy really sort of gives us that wonderful jolt in a way of thinking, oh wow, this is somebody that I'm really like-minded soul here. Or once again, as I said, it could be what you're doing, what you do for a job, what you do for a hobby, anything that really emotionally fulfills you is here. So that's wonderful. The lesson you'll be learning. And the sun really shines a light in every single corner of relationships this 4 weeks. It's very much a healing planet as well. Moreover, it's really a healing planet, and it's a great planet to have in your corner because you can see everything for what it is. Relationships are really under the bright light of the sun, so you just sort of see things for how they really are. Who do you want to keep in your life? Who is not really contributing? How your children are going? What everything is very glaringly obvious with the sun. So use that to your advantage, and it's great. I love it. Even if we don't like what we see, it's sort of a good way for us to go, okay, let's heal from that. Let's sort of just move on from whatever the sorrow is. Near future. And we have the Ace of Swords, so clarity coming in after a period or a turmoil, especially in of the mind. This is all mindset, the Swords card. So it's like you've got clarity, you've sort of fought your way through lots of ups and downs and mental energy, work stories, relationships with people that have been really up and down and difficult. Finally you get clarity and you can feel really pleased with yourself because you completed the task. And so this Ace of Swords is like the reward for it. They're saying now you can see exactly that your way of doing things has worked out for the best for you and for the others. Wonderful. Number 7 down here, so what's happening that you're not realising? Let's have a look. The Harvest card, doing really well. Looking back over the last couple of months or the year, literally we're in the 5th month tomorrow. So it's like looking back over your shoulder at what you have achieved this month in the Harvest card. And for us here in Australia, it is autumn. So indeed, it is the time of harvest. So when this card pops up, we need to learn to look at how far we've come, not look at how far we haven't come. So it's a great card to go, yeah, okay, I'm doing well, I'm on track. There's still a bit more to go, a few more hoops to jump through, but I've literally nailed it in terms of I'm going well, and it will end well as long as I use what I've got here to move myself forward and just be grateful for all the stuff that I've worked for, and now I am quite happy with my success. Now let's look how other people see us, see you. A bit of conflict and turmoil there, actually, but this is good, I think, in a way, Scorpio, because this is how other people, especially with these swords here, of the Ace of Swords, especially if you've been in a work sort of scenario, you've been dealing with conflict with people, lazy people, or people that you've had to sort of marshal in and sort of wrangle, and just using your own intuition and mind energy to go, okay, this isn't going to fly. I don't care what anyone else says, this is what I'm going to do about it. So this conflict is often an occurrence in our work environment where we've got people who just have their own idea of what they should or shouldn't be doing. And so what I'm seeing is you're really good at conflict resolution here. And that's really something to be proud of, because it's not easy to do. So I think all the conflicts and everything that you've been resolving here, we can see it all. It's really great. So be proud. Positive feelings. Good news coming your way. New things coming your way. Very much waiting, if you've been waiting for some good news or some new project you're about to launch perhaps is going to come through. You've got the green light for that. But I think in terms of everything, you've kind of really got the green light to move forward, because it's wands, and so there can be a lot of progression when this card comes through, especially as a page. Page is also children, newborns, all that kind of new light that's come into the life as well. But it really is just the green light to say, yeah, well, these things are really on the up and up for you, and they're going to progress well. The final outcome, Scorpio. Knight of Wands, life in the fast lane. Well, you've got a few wands, 1, 2, 3 wands. So young male energy coming through, travelling, moving forward, going on short trips, all sorts of energy here. Very much a Sagittarian energy here, where you just go, okay, let's just get on with it. Could be one of your children as well, one of your sons coming through with good news, or somebody that's all, out in the world and always accomplishing and doing things. This could make you very happy. But using that energy over and above everything else, just to get on with things and just get in there and have a good time, and use the Sagittarian energy, positive energy, to move forward in what you're doing. This is a great card to have. He has a lot of attributes that you probably need from time to time just to keep yourself going, and that positive vibe is upbeat. Thank you so much for listening, Scorpio. I hope you have a fantastic 4 weeks.